up, guys? Welcome to the live, the Bua Thai podcast. Your host, Mr. Bua Thai. Let's see. Where were we? Start out here, I suppose. One, can we see one right here? One cannot go here. One can go here. Go here. Go here. Two cannot go here. And two can go here and here. And here. Three cannot go here. Three cannot go here. Three go here, yes. Can three go here? Yes. 4, 5. 5 is right here, so vertically. It cannot be present, if you will. Here, 5 can be present. Here as well, and here as well. 6, 7, there's 7 right here, 7 right there is fine, 7 right there, 7 right there, 7 to 8 and 9, and it looks like we found 9. 9 is right here, so it can't be present vertically right here. Horizontally, 9 is right there. So, to be present horizontally, it cannot be present horizontally right here. And vertically, it cannot be present. So, let's look right here. Nope. That means, yes, it can be present. 9 can be present here because it doesn't appear vertically or horizontally. In this row, there's a 9 right here. So it can be present horizontally. Therefore, 9 must appear in this box. Yeah. Alright, so we solved for 9. Guys, you can make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. We go live 3 times a week, every week. We do go to the casino. We are going to the casino tonight as well. But I also do these podcast sessions to do Sudoku and word search, if you're into that sort of thing. Now, you have 9 in this box. 1, horizontally, it cannot appear. Here, 1 cannot appear vertically. That means 1 must be right here. Alright, so vertically it cannot appear because of this one. Vertically it cannot appear. Horizontally it cannot appear on the bottom row. 2, 3, 4, 5. Where's 5? 5 cannot appear vertically. 5 can appear here. I think it cannot appear here because there's a 5 right there. So 5 can appear vertically, and it can't appear here as well vertically, but it can appear here. Right there, there's 5. We're getting close. We are getting close. Dance Trends, Adam, Shimo, how's it going? 39 people in the live. Make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Later on tonight, we're going to the casino, Hamul Casino. But this is a podcast session, so we're going to be doing word search and Sudoku. So that's what I like to do on my time, my free time. Dance Trends, welcome to the live. Welcome to the live, guys. Check out our latest videos. We have won the grand jackpot. Over $50,000 worth of grand jackpots that we have won total. 3 of them, 3 grand jackpots at the casino, Hamul Casino and Yamava Casino. So 35 people in the live. Make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Adam Shimo, welcome, welcome. Dance Trends, blessed to have you here. So yeah, make sure to like and subscribe, guys. We go live 3 times a week and we post daily. Check us out. So we were at here, we were with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 6. Can we find 6? 6 horizontally cannot appear. All right. On this row. Vertically. Oh, horizontally it can appear also. Because there's a 6 right there. You see it? There's a 6 right there. And it can appear horizontally here. Obviously, there's no place to write it down. But in this box, it cannot appear. In this box, vertically and horizontally, it should appear. So that's what we got to check out for. All right. So there's only 1 number left. 1 number left in this box. Because we count from 1 to 9. All right. It's 1 to 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're missing 8. 8 vertically and horizontally, it does not appear. So 8 is right there. We've completed a box. Not too shabby. All right. That's how we do it, guys. Moving on. 1, 2. Horizontally, it cannot appear. So 2 can appear in this box and 2 can appear in that box. Vertically and horizontally, it can appear here. Here, it can also appear because there's no 2s. I don't see any 2s. Oh. So my point is 1, 2, in 2 places it can appear. It can't appear in the top row, but in the left to right it can appear. That is for sure. So let's go for 3. Let's go for 3. 3 vertically. 3 is right here as well. You see that? So vertically it cannot appear here, and 3 is also right here, so it can appear vertically. But also there's another 3, so it can't appear horizontally, which means that 3 is right there. With that said, we're moving on to 4. 4 we already have. 5. Let's look for 5. 5 horizontally. It is not available here. 5 can appear. No, it cannot. There's 5 right there. So vertically, it cannot appear here. And horizontally, it cannot appear. I believe it can appear in this box. But in this box, it can also appear. Because horizontally, guys, and vertically, there is no 5. 6, 7, it cannot appear here, which means I have to write 7 in this box because 7's already here, vertically. Do you see? Every line and every row has to enumerate to 9. So 1, 2, 3, 7, right? 7. Right there. Horizontally and vertically. Awesome. So we have 1. All right. We talked about 2, right? Where's 2? 2 cannot appear here horizontally because 2 is right there. So 2 has to appear in the last box, which is right here. Vertically and horizontally, 2 only appears in this box. It doesn't repeat. So the only number that's left is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 horizontally, vertically, I mean, and horizontally, it does not repeat. 6, 7, 8, and 9. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. Hell yeah. All right. Let's move on to another box. 1. Horizontally, it cannot appear. It can appear here, I believe. Here as well, because there's no 1 horizontally and vertically. Okay, so there's several boxes where 1 can appear. 2, we already have 2. 3. Let's look for 3. 3 is right here, so horizontally it cannot appear here. 3 can appear here. 3 cannot appear here. So we see 3 in that way. 3 is right there. 3 can appear here. 3 can appear here and here. So 3 places where 3 can appear. Now let's look for 4. 4 vertically. 4 vertically. These 2 places, can 4 appear here? Yes. Top row, middle row. 4 can appear. So we're kind of SOL on that one. 5. 5 is right here. Horizontally, it cannot appear. 5 can appear here. There's a 5 right there, so vertically. And 5 can appear here. Yeah, here it can, because there's no 5 right there, as you can see, vertically and horizontally. 5 can appear here also, as well as here. So 3 places where 5 can appear. So 6, vertically, 6 cannot appear here. 6 cannot appear horizontally because there's a 6 right there. And 6 cannot appear horizontally and vertically. Nope. So that means it can appear here and it cannot appear. What the fuck? Okay. So vertically, no 6. Vertically, no 6. Crazy. All right. And here, horizontally, no 6, which means that 6 goes right here. Magical number 6. Wild. That is crazy. 7. 7 is right here. So 7 horizontally cannot appear there. It can appear here, and it can appear here, and it can appear here, I believe. Yeah. 8 and then 9. So 9 is right here, and it's right there. So vertically, nothing. And then 9 is also right here. So horizontally, nothing. Can 9 appear here? Yes, it can. Can 9 appear here? Yes, it can. All right, well, we tried in this box. We tried. We're going to keep moving forward. This other box. 2. We're looking for 2, guys. 2. Where's 2? 2 is right here. So vertically, 2 cannot appear here. And 2 cannot appear here horizontally. All right, so vertically, horizontally, and in this box, it can appear. In this box, it cannot appear. So, because there's a 2 right there, so vertically, horizontally, which means that 2 must appear right there, because vertically and horizontally there's no repetition of 2s. There are no repetition of 2s for that reason. Thank you for the likes, guys. I do appreciate it. Make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. We go live 3 times a week, every week, here on YouTube Live. And we usually do podcasts almost every day. I want to say like this, doing word search and Sudoku. But we definitely go to the casino 3 times a week, every week. So check us out here on YouTube Live. We have plenty of content for you to see. With that said, let's do 2. All right, 1, 2, let's do 3. All right, 3 is right here, no 3. No 3, there's a 3 right there. Vertically, horizontally. Can 3 appear here? Yes, I believe it can. Can 3 appear here? No, it cannot. There's a 3 right there, vertically. So that means 3 is right there. 3 vertically. 3 vertically. So now we're going to 4. 4. All right, 4 is right there. So vertically, it cannot appear there. That's a dead giveaway. That 4 must appear in this last box. Because vertically and horizontally, there is no 4. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6. 6 is right there. 6 cannot appear horizontally. 6 cannot appear horizontally. 6 must appear here vertically and horizontally. Vertically and horizontally. No repetition of 6 in that last box. We're doing okay. We're doing okay. I'm going to take a bite of my burrito, guys, after I finish this little box. So I just bought Chipotle right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's do 7. 7 is right here. So that means 7 doesn't appear horizontally. That means the last box right here is a 7. Because vertically and horizontally, 7 doesn't repeat. No repetition of 7s. And that means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. Yes, sir. We finished that box. Now I'm going to take a bite of my burrito. All right. This is the burrito that I got from Chipotle. It is a chicken burrito. Yum. Oh. All right, thank you for the 5 likes, guys. Let's move on. All right, the last box right here. 1. I see 1 vertically. It cannot appear. 1 right here. Can 1 appear? Horizontally, it cannot appear. So here and here, it cannot appear. Horizontally and vertically. 1. It can appear here and it can appear here. 2. Let's try out 2. 2 is right here. So horizontally, it can't appear. And vertically, it should appear. I think, yeah. It should appear here, right? And here is, no, it can't appear here, though. But here it can appear, and I think, oh, it can't appear vertically. So you see the 2 right here, vertically, there should be no 2s in these boxes. And there's 2 right here, which means 2 can appear in this row right here. And also another 2, which means that 2 should be in this little box. Because vertically and horizontally, there is no repetition of 2s. So we're getting somewhere. 4. Let's look for 4, guys. 4. 4 is right here, vertically. 4 right here, horizontally. And there's 4. 4 can appear here because there's no repetition of 4s. And it can appear here. 5. Let's look for 5. 5 is right here, so it can appear horizontally. 5 can not appear vertically and horizontally. Vertically and horizontally. And 5 is right here also. So vertically it can appear there. Interesting. That means 5 has to appear in this other box. Vertically and vertically. 5 is right there. 6, 7, 8. 8 cannot appear vertically. Vertically, 8 is right there. 8, can 8 appear in this box right here? Yes, it can. Can 8 appear in this box? No, it can't. There's an 8 right there. Horizontally, it cannot appear. So 8 must appear right there. That's a horrible 8, whatever. Vertically, horizontally. There's no repetition of 8s. There are none. David, 8 top, middle box, on the bottom right. Right. Like the middle box right here, you're saying 8 should be in the middle box, top middle box, David? Ard Van. Hopefully you don't kill me for butchering your name. I'm sorry, bro. Ard Jev Van. Okay. Okay. That sounds good. Arjevanids. Arjevanids. All right. But we got 8. We got 8 in this box because there's no repetition of 8. And 9. 9, as you see, there is no 9 in that. So that means this last box must hold the 9. No repetition of 9s. Again, 1. 1 cannot appear in this box, which means that 1 must be in this box. So 1, 2, 3, 4, because we're missing 4. No repetition of 4s. That's a horrible 4, by the way. And we're going to go back to where David actually advised us to go, the top box. So he says it's in the middle. Let's check that out. We have 8 horizontally. Okay, horizontally we have an 8. So it cannot appear in this box. 8, we have an 8 right here. Horizontally, it cannot appear in this box. So in these two boxes, we have to figure out if 8 can or cannot appear, because we already figured out that horizontally in these 2 rows, 8 cannot appear. So in this column, if you will, 8 cannot appear because 8 is right there. In this last box, vertically and horizontally, it is the last box, so 8 must go here. Yeah. Bottom. You were right, David. Good job. Good job. All right. 1. Let's start out for the top box where we left off, where David helped us out with. Let's do 1. 1. Is 1 present? Can appear in this box. Is 1 present here? It is right here, so it can't appear in this box. Is 1 present right here? No. So it can appear in these 2 boxes. 2, 3, 4. Let's look for 4. 4 cannot appear here. 4 can't appear here, I think. 4 cannot appear here because there's a 4 right there. So vertically, it cannot appear. 4. That means 4 has to appear here. Yeah. 4, 5, 6. Let's look for 6. 6 cannot appear horizontally, which means 6 is in this bottom left box. So let's count it off. We need 1, right? Because that's the missing number we need to count from 1 to 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Vertically and horizontally. 1 does not repeat. Perfect. All right. Now, let's do this box right here, the beginning. Start with 1. 1 does not appear horizontally. 1 does not appear horizontally. It can appear horizontally, actually, and vertically. In these 2 boxes, and in this box, it can. 2. Let's look for 2. 2, it cannot appear horizontally. And 2, it can appear in these 2 boxes. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7, not here. You see 7? Horizontally, it can appear there. So in these 2 boxes, 7 can appear. I believe that it can. 8, 9. All right, moving on. All right, we're not done yet with this box, but we got to figure out other numbers first. And David is saying something about 7. David says 7 on the bottom left box on the bottom right. All right, let's see. David says 7 on the bottom right. All right, 7. Let's look for 7. 7 can appear here. Okay, 7. I see 7 right there. Horizontally and vertically. That means it can appear horizontally. 7 can't appear here also. So that means 7, just like David said, must appear on the bottom right. Good job, David. Because it cannot repeat vertically and horizontally. Start with this box. Yeah, 1. Horizontally, it cannot repeat. Here, it can happen. It can appear here in this box. It can appear here. It can appear here. So no, 2, 3. 3. Where's 3? 3 is right here vertically. 3 is right here horizontally. Can 3 appear here? Yes. Can 3 appear here? Yes. Okay. 4. Where's 4? 4 vertically. 4 vertically. These 2 4s vertically and vertically, which means that 4 must appear in the middle box. Now let's look at the text. Here. So let's read what he has to say. You see, if you have almost a full line missing, one number you can count which one is missing, and that will be the number. Exactly. So David is trying to point out that from 1 to 9, if we're missing a number, it's usually the suspect. It's that number that we have to write down. From 1 to 9. So 5. 5 horizontally, it cannot appear. 5, it cannot appear. 5 must be here. So here we go. Vertically and horizontally, it doesn't repeat. 7, we already have 7. 8. 8 is right here. So 8, it cannot repeat. Horizontally. Oh, we already have 8. Sorry, excuse me. Brain fart. 9. I'm a retard. Joking. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. 9 is right there. You see 9 right there? So horizontally, it cannot appear. 9 is right here, so vertically it cannot appear. Horizontally and vertically. So 9 must be right here. Vertically and horizontally. Check that out. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right, no, like 1 is right there. So if we cross out this row, that means that 1 must appear vertically and horizontally in this box. So 1, 2, 3. Oh my God. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. We completed that box, guys. Now let's complete the other boxes, shall we? All right, so just like David said, let's get back to where David was making a point here. He said, you see, if you have almost a full line missing, one number, you can count which one is missing, and that will be the number. He is right. And that also applies to a vertical scheme, all right? Think about it. Vertically, not just in the box, but vertically. You have to see if your numbers line up to from 1 to 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oops, we're missing 1, right? What comes after 6? 6, 7, 6, 7. Hey, all right. 8, 9. There you go. You get it? That's what I'm talking about. So there's 7 right there. All right. It enumerates. That helps us out. Now let's look for 1. 1 is right here horizontally. Horizontally, 1 is right there. So it cannot appear. So 1 has to appear in the top row. Like so. And then 2, it cannot appear here. I see 2 right there horizontally. So it can appear here though, I think. Yep. Yeah, so 1, 2, and then 3 cannot appear here. 3 cannot appear vertically, so that means 3 must be right here, vertically and horizontally. Yeah. 4, 5. 5, where's 5? 5's right there. So 5 cannot appear here. 1, 2, 3. So we're looking for 5. 5 cannot appear horizontally. So it must appear in this last box. And then 2 must appear here where it doesn't repeat. We've enumerated it from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now, moving on to the last 2 boxes. How's it going? Say hello to my moderator, guys. Matt S. He's been my moderator for, I think, almost 6 or 7 months now. It might be 8 months, right, Matt? I'm not exactly sure, but he's a great moderator. If you need a moderator for your channel, let him know. He'll check out your channel and we'll make that decision. So, no haters in the live, you feel me? Bua Thai puzzle time, that's right. Love puzzles. 1, vertically, cannot appear here. Horizontally and vertically, it can appear here, vertically and horizontally. Can appear in these 2 boxes, 1, right? But vertically in this box, it cannot appear. Let's look for 2, shall we? 2. 2 is right here, horizontally. Vertically, 2 is right here. So vertically and horizontally. That means that 2 must be in this last box. That's a horrible 2. And 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7 right there. There it is. Horizontally, it cannot appear. So 7 must be right here. It is vertically and horizontally. It doesn't repeat. So 1. Where's 1? 1's right here in the last box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We've enumerated to 9. That's what I'm talking about, guys. Make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. We go live 3 times a week, every week, casino-wise. And we go live to do puzzles every day, word search, and Sudoku, what have you. So, let's see. This is the last box, guys. 1 is right here, vertically, horizontally. It cannot appear in this row horizontally, which means that 1 must appear in this bottom row. It doesn't repeat. So 2, where's 2? Here, can 2 appear here? No, it can't. 2 is right here, vertically and horizontally. That means 2 must appear here in this other box, the last box. Now the final box, we can count it. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're missing 4. Right? Vertically, horizontally, no repetition. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We've completed. Now, we need to double check. All right? So, 896 153 427. This is easiest 8. So we gotta go to the back. All right, we gotta proof check it. 896 153 427. All right. 531 742 698. 531 742 698. 472 689 513. 472 689 513. 718 924 365. 718 924 365. 954 361 782. 954 361 782. 623 875 149. 623 875 149. 369 518 274. 369 518 274. 145 297 836. 145 297 836. 287 436 951. 287 436 951. That is it. Hell yes. Guys, that is the end of the live. Thank you for joining the puzzle time with Bua Thai. Just like Matt said on this Bua Thai podcast. Make sure to check out our later lives when we're at the casino. Again, subscribe if you haven't already. Bua Thai Slots. Thank you for joining. I'll see you later.